welcome in everybody, man. What's up? How y'all feeling today? Hey, tried a different intro song today. Let me know what y'all think about this one. It's a daily process. We're always trying to get better with every day and every stream that we got going on. So, hey, all right, let's go ahead and turn it down a little bit. Let's turn it down a little bit. I love this beat. I was listening to it earlier today. Yeah, earlier today, and thoroughly enjoyed that beat. That's got to be the intro song. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, man. I'm so excited. It's gonna be such a jam-packed day. If you are a Dallas Mavericks fan, if that means, why is this? Hold on. I know y'all hear that. It's playing through my laptop speakers, and it should be playing through this headset. All right, there we go. Y'all are not no longer hearing it, but there we go. All right, we're good now. So if you're a Mavs fan today, you're here today to watch this pregame show. I appreciate you as always. I will never go a day without showing my gratitude with that. So I appreciate you being here. If you're also a Dallas Cowboys fan, well, you're in luck. Today we're doing a pregame show at 4:30, an hour before the kickoff, and then also a postgame show as soon as the game over. Win or loss or win or loss, whatever. I'll still be jumping on doing a postgame show. Even though if we lose, I'm gonna be hurt. Got my slightly morning coffee. Again, good morning or good early afternoon to everybody out there. That's some good stuff there. So let's go ahead and let's jump into, see how I got a mouse now? Instead of doing all the finger movement over here stuff. Let's get into some of y'all's comments. I saw y'all were in here early on, so let's check it out. Let's see what y'all got. We correct the placement of the comment. There we go. Looks a little better now. Put this back up. All right. Jordan Poole, formerly known as Luka Doncic, says Doncic. Yeah, y'all hear how I'm saying Doncic, right? I'm gonna have a cool little segment on the pronunciation of Doncic. Well, you'll see in a sec. Doncic pulls up 3-pointer, bang bang is good. Doncic wins the game at the buzzer. Ha ha. Yes, sir. Hey, Jordan Poole, check this out. Did I put this in here? Here we go. Yeah, this is what you're talking about, right? Luka pulls up, step back three at the buzzer. Bang! Bang! I think that's what you were talking about, right? See, I had it ready for you. I knew you were going to come with that stuff. And I got you, bro. I got you. Richard, what's up, Richard? Green going to shut the claw down and go for 25-5. Hey, man, I could see Josh Green doing that today. Josh Green is like, he was kind of slept on. A lot of people gave up on him, and he turned it around, and man, he is showing out. And I'm happy to see him back in the starting lineup, man. We needed him desperately. Richard says Luka gets 77, 12, and 60. Jesus Christ, man. I hope that's not the case. I hope he doesn't have to do that much to win tonight. So hopefully like 37, 10, and 10. I'll take 37, 10, and 10. But the 77, I see what you did there. He says, or we get blown out. Cuban gets embarrassed on TV and upgrades. I don't know if Cuban could get embarrassed enough to make any changes. Jordan Poole says, hey, what's up, man? Ha! Had the Braves looking for it. Yeah, man, little something, you know. It just, I do be doing designs every now and then, but yeah, a little fresh braids, you know what I'm saying? They'll probably come off within a week because I don't that good that long. Sounds good. I'm guessing you're referring to the intro song. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Jordan Poole says, it's crazy we have to win all the games to go to the Super Bowl. That's how it goes, man. It's one game you win, or what is it? You lose one game, you go on home, right? That's one and done. Bang, yes, sir. Eric, what's up, man? Luka to his left. To his lefty. Step backy. It's automatic-y. I don't know if I did that right, but whatever. Jordan Poole is my husband playing. I'm not. Okay, look at Doncic. We'll get to that. I'm waiting for the what was it called? The PR Mavericks Twitter to come up. But, you know, we got segments on here and we got to get to the segments. So the first segment today will be our matchup segment. So let's go ahead and let's get that started properly. If I could get this going right. Here we go. Let's go. Y'all hear any of that? I don't know if y'all heard any of that. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. There we go. Now we heard it. Jeez. All right, matchups today. Let's look at our matchups that we got. So as far as the Clippers are concerned, this is what they looking like. Let me go ahead and ban this for y'all. Y'all can see what I be seeing, man. So we got Norman Powell. This is oddly strange that this is how the points per game is done. But if you look a little more closely, right? Paul George is at 32 points, 32 games that he's played, and he's averaging 23, but ESPN says Norman Powell's the points leader. And I think the only reason Norman Powell's a points leader is because he's played 39 games. And I think that's how they justify that. But you got Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. Whenever they do play, they score more than Norman Powell. But in here, it says Norman Powell is their scoring leader at 16.3 points per game. Zubac at 10.5 rebounds per game. John Wall, 5.2 assists per game. John Wall at 0.8 steals per game. And then Zubac at 1.3 blocks per game. And again, this is the LA Clippers are, I guess we could call them our somewhat of a rival to us. Feels weird to like consider them a rival when, you know, they haven't really won anything. All right, enough of the disrespect. No, they got a good team, man. If they could ever just get it together, they're going to be tough to beat. They are 24-24 going into this matchup against the Dallas Mavericks, whereas the Dallas Mavericks are 25-22. And that is that's a good thing for us, that besides having all the issues that we've been having injury-wise or roster-wise, you know, these bad games or these good games, that we still are somewhat 3 games above 500. Considering how up and down the season has been, is a good thing. But again, and it's only because the West is so tight-knit as far as the records are concerned, that anything is possible. Anything is possible if the Mavs can get on the run, they get on the run. So let's talk about the matchups. Obviously, we got the Mavs. We got your same old hatred rivalry of Luka Doncic. Does Luka Doncic go off tonight? Again, he's going to be matched up against Kawhi and Paul George. And if you think about the last game that we had against them, we didn't do that good of a job playing them, especially in the first 3 quarters. In the fourth quarter, whenever Luka got it going, that was the only opportunity or time that it looked like we were going to be somewhat competitive. But overall, we really lacked the energy that we needed to beat the Clippers. Now, if they could muster up how would I say, an effort, defensive type of mindset that they had against the Miami Heat today, that'd be really good, because I'm not sure who is playing today. I don't know if Kawhi is load managing. Let's double check to see if Kawhi is load managing. But as far as like who our matchups are, I mean, you already know how it's going to go down. It's going to come down to if Luka is on tonight. And he needs to be on early on, especially against this team. So John Wall is out and Luke Kennard is out. Okay. So it looks like Kawhi Leonard is playing. Interesting enough. As far as the Dallas Mavericks, I do believe I saw that McKinley Wright is active for today's game. So this is going to be like the first time in a long time that we have gone on our roster where only 2 injured players. We only have Wood and Maxi Kleber out. So we're starting to get healthy. You know what I'm saying? Maxi Kleber might come back before the All-Star break. Hopefully Christian Wood comes back within a week or 2. And then we will start looking nice. And then the potential to make these trades that we want to trade or deals that we want to do. Hold on. Did I miss this? You know what? I just noticed something. Give me a quick second. Give me a quick, like 20 seconds. I have to go I left some food running and I'm probably burning it right now. So let me run 15 seconds. I'll be right back. All right, we back. My apologies. Yeah, this is what happens whenever it's like when things come up, man. Things come up. All right. So when it comes to the Dallas Mavericks, as far as what we're gonna do tonight, we'll see. I don't even know what I was talking about before then. Oh yeah. I was talking about our injuries, right? Is Tim Hardaway Jr. available? Is Tim Hardaway Jr. available today? Because I didn't see that he was on the injury report, so that might mean he's back already. See if they updated it. Yeah, Tim Hardaway is active today. What the heck? Okay, the Mavs is up. All right, so today the matchups is really going to come down to how effective Paul George is, because I don't believe he played in the last game. So if Paul George is on today and Kawhi Leonard is on, it's going to be a close game. Really, the difference is going to be our defense. Our rebounding is not going to be good. We already know that. So we have to limit the amount of possessions that they have. And again, just like I said against Miami, we got to get key defensive stops, key defensive rebounds. And we got to replicate what we did against Miami, because I did not see that coming. I was completely wrong. Shout out to Ultra and Richard and I don't know who else. I forgot who else predicted that the Mavs were going to win. Shout out to y'all, because y'all saw it a mile away and I did not see that. So I hope that we can have a solid game today against the Clippers. All right, let's jump back into the comments real quick. Again, y'all probably like, what the hell? How's he going to like stop midway through the Jordan Poole, yes, Luka is playing. He is not on the injury report. Hot take. We fired Jason Kidd for anyone else? Nah. I don't think we're firing Jason Kidd as of yet or anytime soon. What is the Mavs seed? I believe the Mavs seed is, pull it up. I know we've been slipping, but as far as the Western Conference is concerned, the Mavericks are 5th. The Mavericks are 5th in the West. This coffee is good, by the way, guys. It's really good coffee. Yeah, 5th. 5th is their seed. DJK, you my favorite streamer. I'm not lying. That means a lot, man, because I do see you on Slightly Biased. I believe I've seen you on We Talk Mavs. So that means a lot to me, because those guys are really good at what they do. Again, I'm just trying to add to the community, so I really appreciate that. Trust me, I really do. Eric Draven says PG and Kawhi playing. Yeah, if they're on today, it's gonna be tough. Luka's gonna have to be playoff Luka to kind of level these guys out. Like I always say, if y'all don't know this, I always say this, that Luka is the greatest equalizer. You can have 3 good players on one side. Luka is worth all 3 of them. Put it like that. Jordan says, I like how confident you are. Thank you, man. Thank you. It's come a long way. Early on in my YouTube, I guess, career, weird to say it like that, but early on in my YouTube career, I was doing a lot of Cowboys content, and I'm talking like when Romo got hurt and they replaced him with Dak, and there was so much negativity on this channel. I got hit with so many negative comments, and it kind of built me up. So to deal with that is really not that. Nowadays is a lot easier. So it's taking time. It's been like 5 years. So it's taking time to get to this point to just, be comfortable in front of a camera, because this is not easy early on, but it does get easier over time. Richard says, I don't hate Kidd. His defense is good. It's when it's St. Jean we got to replace. Oh, okay. Is he our defensive coordinator or quote unquote offensive coordinator? Because I know he's how do I put it? Like he's there, you know what I'm saying? But not sure if he's there. You get what I'm saying? It's weird. It's weird. Jordan, today is gonna be like pandemic PG. Hey man, I hope that is the case. Y'all go ahead and leave a like, subscribe to the channel. Again, send it to your friends. We're gonna hang out here until tip off starts. We're just gonna be talking Mavs. So let's go ahead and let's get into our next Next segment here. This is going to be the keys to victory. You already know how this is going to go. I kind of said it in the matchup. It's going to come down to key defensive stops. Me personally, I already know what they're going to do. They're going to target Zubac early on in the game. I think the Mavericks are going to have to rely on this small ball lineup. Honestly, I would start out, and if I was kid, this would be me. I would start out with the small ball lineup to start the game. And the reason for that is I want to get Zubac out of that game immediately. And yeah, he might be a menace in the paint or whatever the case may be. But I just want to see what it looks like with, say, a lineup like Luka, Spencer Dinwiddie, Josh Green, Reggie Bullock, and Dorian Finney-Smith. Super small team, but you're all at least 6'5", 6'6", 6'6", and above. So I want to see what that team could do. And this is solely to spread out the offense, to spread out, quote unquote, the Clippers defense. And let's see what Zubac, if he can handle having to guard Dinwiddie, if he can handle having to guard Green, if he can handle having to guard Luka. I think if you have better players out there like a ball handle, actually, not even Bullock. No, Bullock's don't have to start. We need defense. We need defense. So Green might not start in this scenario. It might be Hardaway, no one kid. But I would like to see. I would like to see the small ball lineup about 35 of the 48 minutes, right? So that means Dwight Powell gets 13 minutes tonight, or they split it between him and McGee. But the key to victory is going to be small ball to me. Key stops, key rebounds. We're going to get out-rebounded always. We will always get out-rebounded. But it's going to come down to key stops and key rebounds and key shot making. And I think the shot making is really going to come down to spreading out the Clippers defense. And then as far as the defense is concerned, we're just going to have to get the ball out of Kawhi Leonard's hands if he's on. Whichever player is on, whoever is on more between Paul George and Kawhi, that's when you just blitz them with the doubles. Because I don't think they have the capability like Luka has to pass out of those doubles like they do. So it would open up opportunities for steals, especially against those players. I don't see them like the facilitating type like Luka is. I think they're your 3-and-D guys, right? But Kawhi Leonard a little bit way more than a 3-and-D. Paul George as well. But when we're comparing them to Luka, they seem more like a 3-and-D guy, if we're being completely honest. But I think the Clippers can win this game. What they have to do is just get the ball out of Luka and force everyone else to make shots. And if everyone else is not on point today, it's an easy dub. If everyone else is on point from making shots for the Mavericks, it's going to be a long day for the Clippers. So that is your keys to victory. Y'all let me know what the keys to victory to y'all is. What do y'all think is going to take today to beat the LA Clippers? There's so many items and toggles that I have here that just kind of I get lost. Here we go. Keys on. There we go. Go here and read the comments. Let's see what we got. So Richard says offense. Yep. Offense is going to be a major key today. Major key. I need to add that sound effect, don't I? Major key alert. Major key alert might have to be a sound effect I add. Let me see. Can I add this? Watch this. Watch how quickly we could get this entered. Major key. Yeah. I think we got it. Watch. Give me a second. Let me cook. How they say, let them cook. I need to add that sound bite too. Major key. Here we go. There we go. Are y'all ready? So, Richard Case, you said offense. To me, that is a major key.
Major key.
Look how quick that was, man. Look how quick that was. We didn't waste no time. Hold on. And then I added a second one while we were discussing the major key alert here. Here we go. Now, as far as today is concerned, it is an earlier game, and I do remember Luka saying that he prefers earlier games. He just likes playing earlier in the day because then he gets to have the day to himself, right? He gets to really enjoy the rest of the day. So we might see Luka get in his bag, you know what I'm saying? And his bag, you know, he's crossing over people. It might be a major bag alert day today, man. Major bag alert. All right, let's go ahead. Come back to these comments real quick before we get into the next segment. Jordan Poole, do you have any mods? Mods as far as like in the comment section? I don't. Yeah, I don't have any. I don't think I would need any as of right now. Judging by how, depending on what day it is of the week, right? The comments aren't to the point where it's like so many that I wouldn't be able to keep up with them as far as from the laptop. But if it gets to that point to where I need a little assistance, I'll definitely ask someone to kind of help out with the comments as far as that is concerned. Here. There we go. I was like, why does it not look right? There it goes. All right, so we're about to get into the next segment, the over-under segment. I know this is your favorite segment, so before we get it started, go ahead and send your over-unders for today's game. It could be a silly one. It could be an actual realistic one based on like prize picks or whatever the case may be, or it could be something completely out of whack as far as this game is concerned. Like we normally do over-unders on Dwight Powell. How many times he's gonna get hit in the face? We could do Lucas points. We could do Kawhi Leonard's minutes, free throws. You come up with something silly, and we'll put it in the chat box for people to vote on. But before we even get to that point, let's go ahead and let's get the over unders going, and then over unders. Y'all go ahead and sound off in the comments. Again, this is your show. You help me run this show a lot better than I would. And so if y'all don't shoot one, I'll shoot one in the meantime. So I'll start it off with the over unders. We'll go with Luka assist today. I normally do his points, but I'm gonna set his assist judging by how I feel they're gonna blitz him today. It's gonna be interesting to see this number here. All right, so I'm about to post this over under Luka assist, and I am setting it at 9.5. Y'all go ahead and vote and see if Luka is going to get over 9.5 or under 9.5 in today's game against the Clippers. And I am out of coffee, and that is such a sad thing to say, a sad thing to do, a sad thing to be. Let's get back in the comments. Jordan Poole says, Luka likes to play versus LA team. He does. I think he specifically likes to play them in Los Angeles, City of Angels, right? He definitely shows up to play his game, especially in that double overtime LA game. Nuts. Crazy. Nuts. Richard K says, almost got Jags game. You did. I was completely off on the Giants versus Eagles game. I thought it would have been a lot more competitive. That was disgusting to watch. I turned it off by the third quarter and just started playing video games and got on 2K because at what point was that worth watching? You know what I'm saying? Like, it was disgusting. Completely a waste of time. That's how I felt about it. It was a waste of time. Shacked out rebounds, Zubac. Oh, you want to do Zubac rebounds? All right, we could do Zubac rebounds. I'll wait till we get a few more votes on the Luka assist. So far, after 4 votes, I got Luka at over 9.5 assists per game. So that would mean a really good thing for the Dallas Mavericks today. If Luka could get them, if Luka gets 10 assists today, more than 10 assists, you already know we're gonna get that dub.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh no, I'm already doing the sheesh. Play it. All right. Any Cowboys fans in here? We know because we got some content for them today as well. All right, so we'll go ahead and end this poll of the Luka assist at 100%. Y'all got him going over 9.5 easily. Pretty nice. I think I wonder what the Clippers and the Mavericks usually see what their points per game is. All right, so the Mavericks normally score 112.9 points per game, and the Clippers normally score 109.7 points per game. But the Clippers allow 110 and the Mavericks allow 112. The Mavericks are 4-6 in the last 10 games, and the Clippers are 3-7 in the last 10 games. Damn, the Denver Nuggets and the Memphis Grizzlies have been on a run. The Denver Nuggets are 33-13. They've won 9 straight. And the Memphis Grizzlies are 31-14 and have won 9 out of 10. Wow. We were so close to being the 3rd seed, and then we just had a bad couple of games there. Yeah, this game's pivotal. This game is pivotal because we're already 8.5 back of the Denver Nuggets. And we need to start making some ground to at least get to the Sacramento Kings, which they're in the 3rd seed at 26-19. So, yeah. Man, yeah, that's tough. That's tough. Tough. Max, what's up, man? What's up? How you doing, bro? He said this guy. Man, when you look at the standings like that, it's like, dang, man. If we just had a healthier team and say we would have made those changes early on in the season, like putting Christian Wood in the starting lineup, imagine where we would be right now. Imagine where we would be. That's what's like really getting to me, because now like the Mavs really have to like overcompensate just to not be in the play-in, and a lot of that blame does go to Kid, and it should go to Kid. There's no way about it. So let me set another over/under poll after looking at G2 Omi. What's up, man? He says, "Sup, man? We here, bro. We here." Like I said, I'm not gonna say every, depending on work, I will attempt to do a pregame show for every single game. And also the Warriors game against the Mavericks on ABC. When is this? Mavs versus Warriors. February 4th. Save the date. When is this? This is not next weekend, but the weekend after that. So not this Saturday that's coming up. The Saturday after that, I'll be doing a watch along. We're doing a full watch along with y'all. So I hope y'all show up for that and hang out with me for the entire stream, because I don't know how to do these things for a full game. I guess I'll be watching it, kind of live reacting. I guess that's how it goes. So definitely come hang out that day. Jordan Poole says, "What's Luka's other favorite sport?" I believe it's soccer. He plays he watches a lot of soccer and plays a lot of soccer. I think he also does tennis or something like that, but I think it's soccer for sure. G2, I'm not sure. I think we would have still been in the same spot even with a healthy team, 4 or 5 seed. Let's say we started Christian Wood early on, right? We started Christian Wood early on, and we allowed Josh Green to get going early on. I think we would beat teams like the Thunder. We would have beat teams like the Rockets. Well, with the Rockets, we didn't have Luka. So I think we wouldn't have lost against the Phoenix Suns if we would have played Christian Wood more in that first game. We probably would have beat the Pistons. Because if you think about it, in that game, you had Maxi Kleber doing the picks for Luka, and then Luka's passing the pocket passes to Kleber, and Kleber's fumbling it. Then you put Christian Wood in there, and immediately you get results. But the Pelicans should have never lost that game against their entire bench. There's plenty of games out there that you could point to that's like, I would say there's like 5-6 games that you should have clearly not lost. And 5 or 6 games, where does 5 or 6 games get us right now? Right? Let's look at standings. 5 or 6 games. Say we won 5 more games and lost 5 less. So we'd be 30 and 18. Well, we'd be 30 and 18. 30 and 17. We'd be 30 and 17. So if we were 30 and 17, we'd be the 3rd seed. For sure, bro. We'd be the 3rd seed. Yeah, we would have. That would have been a lot better. 1,000%. Correct. Joint boys called football. Oh yeah, football. Yeah. My bad. Something that I didn't mean to say soccer. Yeah, football. Correcto. That's correct. Football. Football. I'm from Dallas. I call it soccer. Yeah, I do too. I ain't gonna lie, because you get a lot of people that show up to do these soccer events in Dallas. And in Dallas, you get weekends where it's just a massive crowd of like cars and all these, these young teams that come out there. So it's pretty wild. All right, let's see. So the Mavericks normally score 112 per game. Clippers score 109 per game. I'm gonna set a over under for total points. Mavs and Clippers together. Mavs, Clippers, total. I wonder what Vegas has it at. See what Vegas has it at. Point spread. Let's see what they got it at. Vegas has the Mavs favored by 1.5. That's interesting. So they barely got us favored. Go with 200. All right, so this is total points together. So let me know if y'all think the Mavs and the Clippers together, total points, if they're gonna get over 222. All right. Well, JP says, well, the sport is played with foot, so it's football anyway. No, I agree with you. I'm not knocking it at all, because an arm ball should technically be called what the NFL is, because you're using the ball, you're throwing it with the arm, or you're handing it off with the arm. The only time you kick it is you kick it a couple of times, and if you're the Cowboys, every time you kick it, you miss the extra point. So, yeah. Blind amount says blind saying 220. I was off by 2. Nice. Yes, that is pretty good, bro. That is pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm gonna hit you with the. Now that you said that, the way you said it, noise, I should get that sound effect, right? See if I can find it. I don't know what this would be called. I know it's that one dude that does the noise and then pop. It's kind of hard finding these things. I'll find it later. G2 says we should be fine. Offense is there. If defense is like Miami, easy dub. I agree. And then that's what I said in the in the keys of victory. If our defense can show up like they did against Miami, limit the amount of rebounds and get defensive stops, key defensive stops, we should be in a good position today to win the game. So 1,000% agree. Again, if there's any weird over-under that y'all want to throw out there, man, y'all let me know. Don't let me run the over-unders. Y'all go ahead and let me know. And y'all got it under today. Y'all got an under for the Mavs versus the Clippers total points, 80%. That would mean it'd be like 112 to 110. Yeah, I see the Mavs holding the Clippers under 100. Like if I'm thinking if they're going to replicate what they did against Miami, they're going to hold the Clippers under 100. They're going to hold them to like 90. We'll get to the prediction part. We'll save that for predictions. Uh-oh. Rel's in the house. What up, man? Yes, sir. EGK. You into his house. Appreciate that, bro. All All right, let's go ahead and let's move on from over-unders. Let's go ahead and let's end that poll. Comes to the over and under. Again, 6 votes. 67% of y'all said this total point spread is going to be under 222. I'll go put a play in on Vegas if y'all think it's going to be under. But this is not betting advice at all. Disclaimer. Ultra, what's up, man? He says, let's go. Let's go, Mavs. Yes, sir. D2 says, Dallas small ball is basically a better version of Toronto's W lineup. I'm guessing you're thinking front lineup, or I don't know. But a Dallas small ball versus the Clippers, like I said in the keys to victory. If we could get the small ball out there, actually, I don't want to start Dwight Powell tonight. If we could get the small ball lineup out there, spread these guys out, have Zubac out of the paint and just attack them. Depending who Kawhi is covering, and then whenever they blitz Luka for the double, you still got people like Spencer Dinwiddie, TCJ. You still got them that could go and make something happen. And also, if Green is starting, he could go out there and make something happen too. So I want to see our small ball. Reggie over under 10.5 points. Powell over under 6.23075. I like the Powell rebounds one. No, before we get there, hold on. This right here, the Reggie over under 10.5 points. I wanted to talk about something when it comes to Reggie. So let's get to it. Bang. All right, let's check it out. So look at this, guys. In the last 4 games, and check out this Twitter handle, Landon Thomas. He has really cool stats. He brings up really cool stuff whenever, like almost before game time, and also when it's not game time. He brings up really, really cool stats. Definitely worth a follow on Twitter. So check him out. And if you're gonna go follow him, tell him that I sent you. Just so he knows where it came from. He posted this today that Reggie Bullock in the last 4 games, he is averaging 16.8 points per game, shooting at a clip of 64.9% from the field. And check this out, even better from 3 at 65.5% from 3. 2.8 rebounds, 1.5 assists per game, and also 1 steal per game in the last 4 games. This 4-game stretch is really good for Reggie Bullock. And today I really wanted to outline him because in We Talk Mavs the other day, I gave him the game ball. And yeah, man, shout out to Reggie Bullock and the way that he has been playing as of late. Definitely wanted to put some shine on him and just give him his props, because all year, Reggie Bullock, instead of putting those numbers up, he's just been throwing up horrid numbers, and we talking about like 19% from the field.
Emotional damage.
And then we here trying to defend him. People trying to defend him. People trying to say that Tim Hardaway Jr. got a revenge season, that Reggie Bullock got a revenge season, or Dwight Powell got a revenge season. Just know that I am not here going to ever attack these guys personally. I love what they bring to the Mavs. I love what they do for the Mavs and all that good stuff. But when it's your basketball play, we can talk about your basketball play. Man, way Reggie Bullock was stinking it up early in the year. But his last 4 games though, man, he's been on it, bro. So shout out to Reggie Bullock. I hope he can continue that today, especially in this game against the Clippers, because we're going to need his 3-point shooting, especially if he's shooting 65% from the 3. That's crazy. That's elite numbers right there. That's elite numbers. Luka over under. Let me answer this question. Reggie definitely over 10 points. Powell's gonna get under. Straight up. Powell only gets you like 1.5 rebounds per game anyway. But I like this one. So let's make this one a over under poll. Luka steals. So you got it at what'd you put it there? 2.5? Let's go 2.5 steals. Over, under. I think for sure he gets 2. Whether he gets that third one, ooh, that was tough. That was tough. Jordan Poole says, I bought a dark Dak Prescott and Elliott jersey from Albertsons for $70. W or L? Albertsons, did you get it today? You should have gone in there with a Cowboys jersey. You probably would have gotten an extra 15% off. But $35 for each one, that sounds like a dub. Yep, sounds like a dub to me. Agreed. Snacks, are you talking to someone else? Clean for game day. All right, y'all talking to each other there. All right, so Rel says Cardio B. Yeah, man, I wanted to give some shine to him, bro. For everything that we've been giving him. Like last year when he joined us, last year, I was rooting like hell for him early on, and I just wanted to see him, contribute, shine with the team. And so the last 4 games, he's been doing that, and hopefully that it boosts his trade value, and hopefully we get like a first round pick out of that. You know what I'm saying? This is just my agenda. It's just my agenda. I'm gonna take the over on Powell boards at 1.5. All right, I'll make it a poll. I'll make it a poll here in a bit. I'll let this other one breathe a little bit. Yeah, y'all got 3 votes on there, so y'all go ahead and keep going vote on that poll that's in the chat. And then in the meantime, we do got about 17 minutes before tip off, but I think it's time for some game predictions. What y'all think? Game prediction. Good. Let's get this thing rolling. Here we go. Prediction. Dallas Mavericks versus the Clippers today. Who do you got? What do you got? Let's see who wins, right? I think the Mavs saw what they could do defensively, and now they might be able to maintain that. And if they are able to maintain that, then we should be able to do it again, right? We're talking about a different team with a different level of talent, different assets of talent on the Clippers team. You got Reggie Jackson, you got Morris, you got Zubac, you got Leonard, PG, John Wall. Luke Kennard is out, so that's definitely a key there. But you also got Terrence Mann. They have a good squad. Probably right now on paper way better than Miami. But I see it being a close game. But I also see Luka going off because it's always the Clippers that he goes off against. So I got the Mavs 107 to 99. 107 to 99. Dallas Mavericks beat the Clippers today. That's what I got. So go ahead. How about I add it? Here? Okay, predicts 07 and then win over. That way I can see it. Showing. Damn, it's a go over the whole damn thing. There it goes. Yeah, that's my prediction. I predict 107.99 win over the Los Angeles Clippers today. Get back in these comments, man. Oh, I got it for 50% off, $35 each. All right, yeah, that's a dub, bro. That's a dub. You guys set 117, 120. Luka with a buzzer beater. That would be fun. But then right after the game, I'm rolling into another pregame show of the Cowboys. I would like for it to not be so much emotion going on today. So I would like an easier win because the Cowboys game is going to be draining. I'll tell you that much. Richard Case, I'm not from there, but I hear Powell and Maxey do great things over there in the community. But that doesn't mean I don't think they should retire or I guess get traded. They do, bro. They do a lot of stuff for the community. Again, all of the Mavs honestly do a lot for the city of Dallas. And I think that's where it gets difficult for some people to be like, yeah, let's trade them. At the end of the day, like, you got to improve the team. And these players, they understand the business. They know what it is. And so we have to get out of that mindset like, oh, because he does so many great things for us. Like, we got to keep him. Like, do you want to keep him and keep losing? Or do you want to trade him and start winning? Like, what is it? You know what I'm saying? So, it's a rough business, and we just gotta understand it. You know what I'm saying? Understand the business side of it. In other words, they have a roster, and we don't. In other words, yes. They have talent. They have more talent for sure. But like I always say, Luka is the greatest equalizer. And with Luka being the greatest equalizer, you can have Paul George, PG, and John Wall, and Luka cancels them out. With Luka canceling them out, then the rest of our guys have to step up and give us something to cancel the remaining players that they got out. You get what I'm saying? Luka is that great that he could cancel out 3 good players. So if you could do that and you could get 2 or 3 of your players to contribute and do something for the Mavs, then you got a chance to win. Jordan Poole, Cowboys jersey, like $87 on eBay, but I got 2 for $70. Again, that's a dub, bro. That's a dub. I would bring out my Cowboys jersey, but I got an old school blue, navy blue TO jersey, and it'd be kind of irrelevant to wear right now. All right, so let's go ahead and take this off. That way we can come back to it and be like, oh, he predicted a score to the T, 107.99. Got my Austin 316 jersey. It's just fitting today. We in Texas teams. It's gonna be one of those days today, because this is what I mean when it comes to like what we got going on, right? Let me show y'all. Actually, I wanted to show y'all 2 things here. I didn't pre-add these, but now I'm gonna add them right now. This is gonna be it's something funny that I wanted to go over. Where is it at? This? No, it's not that. I'm tripping. Anyway, there was this tweet that I saw where it was talking about like the pronunciation of the Dallas Mavericks when it comes to Davis Bertans, Maxi Kleber, Luka Doncic. So the way you pronounce Doncic, it's not Doncic, it's Doncic. Is weird. It's like Cheech and Chong. Like, have you ever heard Cheech and Chong? The way you say his last name is Luka Doncic, not Doncic. It's weird. But for us, because we're, Texas and we're Southern, we say Doncic because it's proper, but it's actually Doncic. What? Kind of meaningless, but I wanted to point that out.
Major key.
Oh, thank you. Hey, Rel, if you still in here, let me know if you're still in here. I don't know if you got to see the intro to this pregame show today, but I introduced a new intro song. I want to play it for everybody. Let me know what y'all think. Should I keep this new one or go back to the original one that I've been having the last couple of days? Do that. I definitely want to see y'all say that y'all still in here. And then we can vote on it. That way I can just stick to one of them. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see. So we got 10 minutes before tip off. 10 minutes before tip off. Let me know what y'all thinking, man. Leave a like on the video for sure. Appreciate you. It gets more people aware of like what this channel's doing and what we're trying to do and create all these pregame shows. As far as the Lucas steals, y'all have voted under. He gets under 2.5 steals. Wow. We'll go ahead and in that poll. All right, I see Rel here, so I'm gonna play the new intro song that I debuted today for about like 30 seconds, right? And y'all let me know. Then I'll replay the original one I have, and y'all help me decide on what is what. All right, so here's the new intro song that I debuted today, and I'm gonna do it with the intro so y'all can see it all. All right. Hey, check it out. It's building up, right? Building up, So that is the new one that I debuted today. Y'all let me know about that one. Or we could stick with the original, right? And this is the original here. Horns, right? Both of these beats build up. Y'all have heard this a couple times on the intros. It builds up. It goes, right? Yeah, y'all let me know y'all's thoughts, man. Y'all let me know y'all's thoughts. I definitely just want to try. Wait for the bass to drop fire. Yeah, man, it's tough. Like, I don't know if y'all know of the service Epidemic Sound. If you're a YouTuber on here as well and stuff like that, and y'all ever need my advice that I could give y'all, I pay for the Epidemic Sound service. That way I don't get copyrighted on any of these sounds that I use. And so I check it constantly, and I'm always trying to find like the best sound effects or the best beats and stuff like that. And yeah, I found that one today, and I was like, nah, that one goes extremely hard. And I was like, I got to debut that one today. So that was one I went with today. I'm out. The dancing emojis. Adam Hurley says, why don't the Mavericks start JaVale McGee at forward? Who would we start at center? JaVale McGee would have to be a center for sure. But why we don't is probably because he's just doesn't have the chemistry with Luka. We've seen it a little bit, but as far as his defense, we just haven't seen the McGee that has a high motor, the defense. The one time we did see it, it was against the Pelicans, and he came in. I think Dwight got hurt in that game. He came in and set the tone in that game, and then after that, he just went back to quiet mode. So it's tough. It's tough to grade McGee, but it's also tougher when you look at it from the perspective that we signed him for 3 more years. And again, it's nothing personal to these guys, but it's just like, I ain't gonna lie, I was a victim of it initially. Like, damn, 3 years? Hell yeah, great. But then you see him play, and it's like, all right, where did our front office fail? And to see that he did not have it anymore. In the playoffs last year, he ripped Luka in the full court and took it all the way down and jammed it. So I thought he was going to be able to be more of a player for us, but he's been a horrible signing, bro. Horrible signing, if we're being completely honest. Bro says, I like that beat, fire. Appreciate that. Mouse sirens, all sorts of emojis. Same. I look for free copyright. Yeah, bro. Epidemic sounds like $15 a month. But they got all sorts of like beats, and so every beat you hear here, like this one, it's all from Epidemic Sound. So that's where I go get my stuff. So whenever you watch like my regular videos, not my live streams, in there I also use Epidemic Sound as well. Amount says, why don't the Mavericks have JaVale McGee get the guys some Chipotle? I have to. I think that's thing. Let me ask y'all, Chipotle. I don't even know if I spelled that right, but I want to ask y'all a question. If y'all go to Chipotle, what y'all getting? Y'all getting a bowl or y'all getting a burrito? Sound off in the vote section and vote for what y'all rock with, bowl or burrito. JP says, check out Mavericks assistant coach Marco Milic dunks on YouTube. Let me see. If I play his videos for us in here, does it get demonetized? I don't know how that'd be working, right? Oh, Milic. I'm looking at it without showing this on here, but let's see what this looks like. All right, so this is a dunk in plays for the Suns. Going to the court. Pass it up. Where's the powerful dunk at? Oh, they didn't show the highlight right off the top. I'll come back to it. I'll check it out for sure. I'll check it out, see what he got. All right, so we got 4 minutes before tip off. They say 1:30, but it's really gonna be like 1:40. Let's see. What y'all picking over here? Dang, 1 vote so far, and y'all saying bowl. Y'all at Chipotle, y'all rocking with the bowl? Or y'all rocking with the burrito? Y'all gonna let me know.
Major key.
The one thing that I wanted to point out or to look for as far as in this game is concerned, as far as how this nothing image. Oh, yes, it is. One thing to look for today, right? It is the Mavericks versus the Clippers. There is a bunch of history when it comes to Luka and how he plays against the Clippers, right? A lot of history. We got the playoffs and the 2 games in the playoffs. I mean, the 2 series in the playoffs. You got the game winner. You got the preseason beef between him and Terrence Mann. You got the damn near 50-point games and back-to-back games at the home and home that they had. You got the Marcus Morris dirty shot. You got the what's the other guy's name? Harold. We're calling him a BA white boy. You got so much history between these teams, and knowing that, I think Luka does get up for these games, and hopefully this is what we see. Hopefully we see a hyped up Luka ready to just do damage today. Ready to go, ready to do damage, and put these boys to bed. And again, shout out to Jordan Poole in the comments. Maybe we see this tonight. Maybe we see that crossover, step back, and we get that bang bang play as the game winner. I want to talk about that game winner. And y'all let me know where y'all were at too when that game winner happened, because this is the first time we were in the playoffs in a while, and this is during the pandemic, right? So this was, I'll tell you my story about where I was at. I remember where I was at during that game winner. And while I'm telling y'all this story, y'all let me know where y'all were at in the comments. So I was in my room watching the game, hyped. I'm talking about like my anxiety was high, my heart was beating crazy. And Luka is going off, right? He's having an amazing game that game at the time. And it's like, dang, we're down in this game. You know, it's probably pretty much a wrap. Unless something happens crazy here. But Luka gets the ball, does a crossover. The ball goes up. And as the ball goes up, I'm getting messages talking about Luka, right? Because I'm always on delay. I'm always watching it online. And the ball goes in. I lost for a lack of a better term, I lost my stuff, right? I was going crazy in my bedroom, bro. I had, I think my dad was still with us, and my sister was in the apartment too, and I was just like yelling, going crazy. They heard me, and I was like, you know, all sorts of F words, F bombs, like, yeah, you know. And I remember that moment, and then like shortly after that, I went on vacation to Cancun to watch the rest of the series, and I watched it from Cancun where we lost, unfortunately. But that moment meant so much, just to see that live, to see Luka have that moment in front of the world necessarily. I mean, we're talking about the pandemic. There was nothing else to watch but NBA. So to have that moment in front of that, in that stage in front of everyone, for Luka to have that moment, that was so badass. It was something special, and we're always gonna remember that shot. The shot heard all around the world, right? All around the world. That's how I look at it, man. Look at this. At that little down screen. The in and out dribble on Reggie Jackson. Ball goes up. Bang. Oh, man, I lost my stuff, bro. Lost my stuff. Great game. And hopefully it's not that. I don't mind if it's that exciting. I don't mind if we get a win like that. But, again, we got too many games going on today that I need to save my emotion for. Amount says, I'm keto. I don't get rice or beans. I might need some keto tips, bro. I need to get this weight down. He says, I get double meat, extra guac, lettuce, tomato, Nutella. All right. Who am I kidding myself? I'm already talking like if I live near Chipotle. The nearest Chipotle to me is about 40 minutes out. That's the downside of moving away from Dallas. Like, that stuff is like so far away from me now. And it hurts my heart. It hurts my heart for real. All right, so let me pull this up to see if this game is going to start right on time. And if it is, I'll jump off of here so we could go and enjoy this game. But again, I typically stay on here until they literally tip off. So let's see where we're at in terms of where the game is at. Anybody watching the Bengals and the Bills today? Okay, so they haven't started. Ty Lue is over there messing with what's his name? Forget his names. We got Mark Followell and Jesus Christ, I'm drawing a blank. I'm drawing a blank, bro. I'm horrible. How am I drawing a blank on this dude's name? Mark Followell and wow. I'm so bad. This is horrible. Nah, I know his name, bro. I know his name. Derek Harper. God dang, man. How did I forget his name? You know, when you're doing too much, that's when you be forgetting stuff. That's horrible. So before leading into this game, if Derek Harper skin. Yeah, my bad, guys. My bad. I knew it. So leading into this game, again, I do believe it's just going to come down to key stops, key positions to keep them from scoring so much. Again, Kawhi Leonard, he's a mid-range monster. I think you have to get the ball out of his hands. And so let's see what they're saying on the broadcast right now. Okay. Wow. All right, so they're going to start off here sometime soon. I'll probably get up off here so y'all can go and get ready for this game. It's not like y'all waiting on me anyway, right? But yeah, man, if Kawhi is on tonight, it's going to be a problem. We're going to have to hold him down. Luka's going to have to, again, be the greatest equalizer and equalize our team with their team because they do got talent. They do got talent at the end of the day. And, man, what a day today, bro. Mavericks. You know what today is? Today is Dallas versus California. Some people say Texas versus California, but it's really Dallas teams versus San Francisco 49ers and versus the LA Clippers. I don't know if the Stars the other day beat the Kings. You know, they 4-0'd them. So today is Dallas versus Cali day. Interesting day today, man. Hopefully both our Dallas teams can win. Unless y'all are 49ers fans in here, then come back at 4:30 where I'll be doing a Dallas Cowboys versus San Francisco 49ers pregame show at that time. I'll be joined by my homeboy Dave and also my homeboy Trap God, which he is a big time 49ers fan. So we'll have like a little round table for that pregame show. Again, let's go Mavs, bro. This is my game prediction. I got the Mavs at 107. The 99 tonight. And the Mount says that today feels like a second Christmas. It does, man. It does. To get games early on in the day and then also to watch I don't know if you understand how massive this game is for the Mavericks. I mean, the Cowboys today. Today is also a pretty big game for the Mavericks, but Cowboys, massive game. Anyway, guys, been your boy TGK, man. Appreciate y'all being here. Thank you so much. I'll be back on at 4:30. We can talk about the Mavs post-game then, and we can also talk about the Cowboys pregame as well. So, other than that, I've been your boy TGK. I'm going to catch y'all. I mean it. I'm going to catch y'all on another one at 4:30. We out. Oh, crap. My bad. I messed this up.